Greetings and salutes, everyone. Let me adjust my levels just to touch, hear myself better, make sure things come through clear so y'all can hear me and whatnots. Then I don't want to blow out your speakers either. Sorry. All right. Who do we got in the chat so far? We got Ackright. What's up, buddy? What's up? Jaw. Hello. Jason. What's going on, man? Well, we are here yet again on the new night. The new time. Well, not new time, but new night. Wednesday for Talking Tacticals. It's all sorts of good stuff. Dark Tree, what's going on, brother? All right. Oh, do I have everything actually ready? I think I do. Get going here in a minute with the starting tertiaries. Yep, I got everything. Haha! I'm set. All right. Give some time, let some people get in here. You know, the usual thing. Always good to see everybody in the chat. Good to see the crew. The tree dwellers, if you will. All right. Let's get it popping, guys. Let's get it popping. So, 803 subscribers. 803. We're getting there. We're so close. We're getting back up. We're pumping the numbers up. We want to boost those numbers. So, let's get to 1,000. Let's keep going. Because, you know, what's going to happen at 1,000 subscribers? You know, we're going to do that thing where we all, like, pool money together so we can buy a mystery box truck, and then I'm going to give the whole thing away. You know, that sort of stuff. And, you know, it's going to be a good time. So, guys, let's get going. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, get the stuff growing. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. And then, of course, if you have not already, I've already posted the link up. Doing it again. But if you also want to pick up a Squirrely Nuts Airsoft patch, go over to the Discord link down in the chat. Hit me up on there. They're $10 each. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Get yourself an awesome Squirrely Nuts patch and support the channel. As well as you can pick up a roadkill rag. Ooh, hand-drawn, signed, and numbered by me. Once we hit 100, the design will change, guys. So these are just $5 each. Again, hit me up on Discord. Do the thing. Do the thing. Excuse me. Then, of course, also on Discord, guys, for $45, you can custom order a custom tie-dye shemagh. Pick your own colors, and, you know, we'll get that rolling for you. $45. Hit me up on Discord. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, usual stuff. All right. Tore through that one pretty quick, guys. Also, gotta continue with the advertisement before we continue. September 28th is coming up quickly. Very, very quickly. September 28th is coming up, guys. If you have not already, there is the website down in the description below. Go to teamshadowairsoft.com and pick up your tickets for Operation Shadowlands. September 28th, South Carolina, Charleston Airsoft. It is going to be a banger. It's going to be a blast. 30 versus 30 versus 30. That's right. Limited number, guys. Tickets are $95 each. So, again, teamshadowairsoft.com. Go over there. Pick up your tickets. Come out and see people like me, because I'm going to be there. And there's going to be a whole bunch of other guys that if you're in the circles you know that are going to be out there, come out, play Airsoft, have a good time, support your Airsoft community in a growing new event in Charleston, South Carolina on September 28th. Operation Shadowlands. I want to see all of you there. Yeah, do it. Getting smooth with the sale pitch? Is that what you say, Ackright? Well, I appreciate you, brother. I guess after doing it for this long, I've kind of streamlined it. But anyway, let's get into the topic. I've summed down the tertiaries to 5 minutes now. I got a smooth way of getting through it now. We're done. Moving on. What's going on? How you guys doing? We're going to talk about customizing your airsoft rifles, but this time, not talking about inside. We've talked about teching a lot. We have talked a little bit about exterior customization. You can't make it to Shadowlands, Joe. That is sad. That is sad. Oh, never mind. He changed his mind. But anyway, I'm talking about exterior customization and not just like optics or attachments, pack boxes. That's the standard tactical stuff for grips and whatnot. No. We're talking about exterior customization and appearance. Now, most people, when they get the artistic touch, they do a lot of their own paint jobs and all that stuff. You guys have seen Tina and her amazing glory and paint job. And honestly, I'll give you guys some tips. Get yourself some fishnet stockings. Take apart the pew, tape off where it doesn't need to get paint. Wrap it with the fishnet stockings. Stretch it to desired size or buy different styles or types. And this is just one way you can do it. Tie it off. Do a quick spray. And it gives you that nice... Let it dry, obviously. And then cut it off, and it gives you that nice kind of snakeskin appearance. And it's real easy, quick, and simple. Quick rattle can job. So there's that paint option. But also, lately I've seen a lot most in the airsoft community, especially with customization stuff, is aside of just full-on 3D printing, part swapping, like changing out rail sections. In the high kappa world, it's insane. There's a plethora of options to create whatever look, design, or whatever. And being in the world of airsoft, everything is limitless. We've seen all sorts of builds everywhere and exterior customizations. But in also talking about it, I am going to express like my preference of customization, which I've been expanding past regular tactical stuff. And I brought some examples to show with you tonight, which I'll get into. But me personally, I'm a painter. I like being creative. I will always suggest if you're going to customize on that level, just do what you like, do what you feel, have an idea, flow with it, and just go. And also buy all the right colors at the right time. Sample test if you have to. Because recently I just had to run to the store to grab more paint while I was working on this the other night. But most airsoft paint jobs that people do are quick rattle cans. With different either meshings, like I said, the fishnet idea. Or, you can do your own camo type of spraying by just, like, getting multiple different colors and doing quick mist sprays in awkward directions and whatnot. You kind of get that BDU-ish effect. Or, you can do what I'm doing right now. Now, for an example, as just, like, a standard rattle can job. Now, all of these pieces, this is a... I got a question. All right, Ackright. You are asking what flavor we got today, OG Dr. Pepper? No, this is actually the zero sugar Dr. Pepper. Classic Dr. Pepper, just zero sugar. Oh, no, you're good, Dark Tree. You're good. But anyway, so standard rattle can job. Now, and like I was saying, this is a sneak peek of Mr. Torg. These parts are, this is not a complete pew, so I'm pretty sure this is safe. It doesn't even look anything unless you know what you're looking at. I'm going to try to be quick with it. Hopefully I don't get dropped. I'm taking a risk in doing this idea tonight. I do not add my own sugar. Weirdo. But... So, standard rattle can job, like I say, you tape off what doesn't need to get paint in it, right? But this is rattle can. like a dark forest camo green matte. Very quick, simple, easy thing to do. Right? And it's very basic. It's I didn't remove all of the hardware because I wanted to leave those parts on to be said color. But it's, you know, it's just quick, easy stuff to make changes, because this was black. It was just stark black. But Mr. Torg is obviously getting a fresh coat of paint. I think it looks good so far. But then we start getting into different aspects of, this is the most in-depth paint job I've done yet. And this is just one piece. Yes, Rust-Oleum I'm using Rust-Oleum camo for this base, which I highly recommend. Tiny Tina is also with Rust-Oleum. It's just that OD green Rust-Oleum, or Army green, I think. So it's a little bit lighter. But this is like a dark forest green, which I really like. It turned out awesome. And what I'm going to do, and what I do recommend also, if you don't do multiple coats and you just like the single pass, like me, I like them getting worn if them not already having the worn look. So I usually just do one solid good coat, right? And I'm going to go over this again with a clear coat, but clear coat matte, so it doesn't have any gloss to it. It's still going to just be the dull color. And everything that I'm going to show you will be done with the clear coat matte. I'm still working on this. I'm putting some hours into this. Y'all saw the short with the gearbox. I hope you did. If you didn't, go over to the page, check out the Mr. Torg gearbox, and I'm excited for this. But so again, I'm showing parts, so hopefully the stream doesn't get dropped. And so far we're safe. And I would kind of align things so you can see what it'll look like pieced together. But one, no, that ruins the surprise. Two, put it together in your mind. So I just showed you the entire lower of a Mark 46, right? Okay. Team Shadow, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Now, this is the upper receiver of Mr. Torg. Oh, look at that. There's color. We got that, OD green going on. I'm not worried about the under part because it's just going to be closed. OD green. Or the deep forest green, I mean. But look at that pick rail. Yeah, white just pop. And hand painted. I hand painted this. The pick rail is hand painted. Now, for those who know, if you guys are a fan, you guys know I name all of my replicas. I still have names that I'm working on for other ones, but I name all of my replicas, and I'm a fan of Borderlands, and a couple of the pews that I have I've named after Borderlands characters. My number one, my Archon, is Tiny Tina. This, my LMG, my Mark 46, is Mr. Torg. Also, if you play Borderlands, there is a weapon brand, which is Torg rifles, where they are very brightly colored. Not like Hyperion stuff, but they're like yellows, blacks, greens, reds. But they're very uniquely colored and striped. So Mr. Torg, in his namesake, if you know, this is leading into a paint job a la Mr. Torg, or a Torg rifle from Borderlands. Cutter, good to see y'all. Man, the crew is all in. I love it. I love seeing you guys. It's great having you all together. Now, guys, in these last two pieces I've shown you, we got this deep forest green on the lower. It looks great. Looks wonderful. Very tactical, right? And then with the feed tray cover, we get a pop of color. Right? And like I said, if you know Borderlands, you know Torg rifles. This is really going to sell it. And I think I hit the feels and the vibe. Ow. Even got the red rings in the holes. This is the heat shield. Guys, this is a sneak peek. You're not going to see the rest of the build, trust me. But this thing is going to pop. If you've played Borderlands at all, when this thing is done, it's going to, yep. You're going to get the urge to play Borderlands. It is on all sides just popping white. Any pick rail is the black and white stripe. Trust me, wait, once you see, I'm not showing it tonight, but once you guys see the pistol grip, ooh, I took time painting that pistol grip. I really did. But yeah, hand painted yet again. And I still got to matte clear coat all this stuff. I let it really severely dry yesterday. I let it really dry through the day. All right, what do we got? Doing the barrel in red question. Yes and no. Yes and no. That's all you're getting, Cutter. Yes and no. You will see. I'm only the 3 pieces that I've shown, the heat shield, right? 3 pieces I've shown, the heat shield, the feed tray cover, and the lower. That's all you guys are seeing right now. Some people have seen more. Some people have seen more, and I expect them to hush. So, yeah. Can't wait to see this thing in September. I can't wait for you to do Cutter. I'm gonna be honest. I am on my cord. Oh my god, that's bad. Get off. Anyway, sorry. Technical difficulties. I was trying to move my head cord wire and I was stuck to the ground. Cutter, I can't wait for you to see this. I'm super proud of this build. I really am. Once I get this new nozzle to fix my air leak, which there is an air leak. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I reused the old nozzle. Bad form. It doesn't have an O-ring. Leaks really bad. No. It still works, but I'm fixing that. But yeah, these pieces are all hand painted. Charging handles painted. Charging handle slide is painted. The full pistol grip, the trigger, the safety, it's all painted. Barrels painted. Not done, but painted. The box mag painted. Yeah, honestly, the box mag is even painted. Yeah, it's when it's done, and as you can guys see, I'm going a different direction with my paint jobs and builds. Some of my stuff will stay my usual, like I would say in the past, utilitarian style. I'll leave it the stark black or whatever it is, and whatever attachments are on it, that'll be it. But some stuff, the special things, and this is a special replica to me. It's my first airsoft LMG that I've wanted for so long, and Isaiah at Airsoft GI made it a point to make sure that he hooked me up with an LMG, and I was happy with it because, you know, LMG bros. And so I'm taking time on this and making it stupid awesome. It's whew. But yeah, guys, so with your paint jobs, you don't have to be plain Jane. You don't always have to just camo. You don't have to just do a wrap. Go crazy, man. Have fun with it. Like, it's just a game. We're all just out trying to have fun. And me being, I mean, I'm not saying I'm an artist at all. I'm a serial hobbyist, if anything. But I mean, creativity is fantastic for your mind. So I will always endorse it, guys. Go crazy. Do cool stuff. Like, make replicas from video games. Make replicas, like, make stuff more accurate, like, to, like, a far out sci-fi movie. Like, you can go out and buy that stuff. And we've talked about, like, dream builds in the past on the channel before. But this right here, this type of stuff, this is where you really get into it. Like, any far out there build, take the time, hand paint it, go crazy, foster that creativity. Yeah, let's, it's always a good thing. Like, heck, right, always like the art style in Borderlands and a lot of the weapons game have a really lasting memory. And that's in, you're absolutely right, Ack, right. And like I said, anybody who's like, once this is all done, and I still need to hit up my friend with a 3D printer with some measurements, because like I said, this is a Borderlands inspired thing, and I would like to even put a plaque on it. But yeah, like I said, Act Right said that Borderlands art style left a lasting memory. Once this is all together, like, if you guys have played Borderlands and I show you this heat shield, you're gonna go, oh, that's a Torgue rifle. Like, automatically, it's the paint job gives it away. And it's not accurate to 100% a T, but it's very well inspired by it. And the camera's not doing it justice. It really isn't. But it gives the vibe. And that's what it's for. Cutter wasn't into painting or quote unquote themes on guns until I really started doing more custom builds. And yes, that is where you really get into it, is the more custom you get, because people, especially in the tech world, coming from Cutter, I would have to say, and those of you who have heard of Cutter Airsoft, if you haven't, go check out his YouTube channel and subscribe at Cutter Airsoft on YouTube. But he does the teching stuff. So when he's talking about doing more custom builds, being in a custom build industry, you're going to get weird requests for different paint jobs or styles when you get jobs, because they pay you to build for them. So yeah, it's and Cutter, I do have to say, you would probably agree, once you do start getting into the painting and custom designing on stuff, you start to like it and you want to keep doing it. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Not only do I like fostering creativity and like expressing yourself and whatnots, but it's also good for the mind. Creativity is good for the mind. Long live brain health. But yeah, once you get the itch and you start doing this stuff, it's fun. Like, I could do stuff all day. I mean, and there's different methods outside of hand painting as well. Like, since this is metal, the heat shield is metal, you could do metal etching. You could take it down to bare and just coat it and leave it bare metal. You can engrave it and do like filigree engraving or something. Or if you've never engraved before, use it to practice engraving and make it cool. Like, try. But yeah, there's so many options in customizing and creativity in your airsoft replicas. Me, myself, I also, as that serial hobbyist, like I said, I'm a cosplayer as well at heart. I do like building costumes for Halloween. I usually try to build all my own costumes, and including props and stuff like that. But yeah, this is stuff I've done before. And so a lot of my airsoft collection, with that being said, is probably going to start turning into like a series of like movie based replicas, if not stuff like this that could be used for cosplaying. I mean, trust me, when I'm done with this LMG, I could take it to a con. I could totally, when I'm done with this, I could take it to a con. Totally take it to a con. And people would love it. Put the orange tip back on it. Be safe. And be smart about it and take it to a con. Do a Borderlands cosplay. I will have the replica to make it work. But I mean, what would you guys like to really build out? Like when it comes to a paint job of something that maybe you'd like to take an inspired take on, or try a different camo style. I mean, or I know a lot of I've seen people etch stuff. If you go over to Cutter's channel, you can see what he's done. But outside of just like exterior part replacement and buying something flashy, I just, what would you like to hand paint? Or do you just want to buy it pre-flashed out of the box? Have a custom tech guy. I mean, I've had people ask, since I've started teching my own stuff, why not offer teching services? One, I'm not good at diagnosis. And two, this is the stuff I'm better at. Like, I can build you a gearbox, do the internal performance stuff. I think there are better techs for that. But if I were to offer any, like, services for your airsoft gun, it'd be stuff like this. You want me to customize paint job your pew? I might think about it. I got too much of my own stuff going on right now, but, that would be a maybe down the road thing. And we got the delay, so here's some answers to the question earlier. After messing with high phosphate... After messing with high phosphate paint, I was considering doing some designs that just glow in the dark. Yes. That's a good one. And I just noticed in the comments, Cutter already said it, but I already know somebody who's done that, and it looks fantastic. Go over to Shadow Ghost page on YouTube, and you can see his on episode 1 on his channel. Going down the line to what you guys got coming up for customized jobs, we got Team Shadow. Going to be buying a Boneyard M4 and playing with that one day soon after the move, though. Understandable. I would say start with a theme and then roll with it. That's where I would go, Shadow. That is where I would go. And to Agrites, the high phosphate paint stuff, if you play indoors or a lot of night games, you could do some paint jobs and mess with people, especially if they have NVGs. Because, that stuff's kind of reflective to NVGs, if I remember correctly. If not, you can see it crystal clear. It's been a minute since I've worn NVGs. But with the high phosphate paints, indoor games or a lot of night games, those are the fun ones. Like, that is where those ones really shine. I do think one day I will probably myself mess around with it. Maybe do... Ooh, let's workshop this. High phosphate paint, all bright neon colors. 80s sci-fi gun. What the base would be, who knows yet. But high phosphate, all bright neon, 80s style sci-fi. I think it would work. I think it would look badass. I think that would be obnoxious. But I think it would be good. I think it would be good. Like glow in the dark blood splatter, alien blood. Ooh, good one. Good one. Good one. Actually, you know what? Combine that with a pulse rifle replica. If you know someone who has one, it's the idea to throw. But like the yellowish high phosphate paint, give that acidic blood look to a pulse rifle. That's a really good idea, right? That's nice. I like it. Good one. Cutter. I thought maybe bronze and black tiger stripe paint job. Ooh, that's a vibe. Bronze and black. That's a little more classy than, because gold and black is overdone. I'm not going to, that's just honest opinion. Because of Call of Duty and stuff, gold and black, tiger stripe, done to death. Bronze and black. That nice darker hue. Good idea, Cutter. A+. A+ for you. I like it. I like it. Multitasking. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, I like the bronze tiger stripe paint job. I really do. Bronze and black. Good idea. Good job. Also gives you that tactical, because it's not so flashy flash. It's a good idea. I really like that idea. I really do. I mean, this is why I think going into a paint job with a kind of a theme or an overall idea is a really good idea in itself. Just helps kind of keep the focus. So that way, if you make mistakes, you can make, as Bob Ross used to say, happy accidents. Me personally, when doing paint jobs, I like going into it with, I don't expect it to stay forever. As much as I would want it to, there are spots when you do paint jobs that I don't care, unless you're going to be really, really anal about keeping up with touch-ups. It's honestly just expect the battleware or pre-paint the battleware. I'm going to be honest, there are parts on this, even on the rattle can side, it looks solid. I'm pretty sure I did a pretty damn good job. But there are spots that are kind of not all the way set. There's some black peeking through still, which is fine. It gives that pre-worn look, like it's been used. When it comes to, for my taste, when it comes to my replica paint jobs, I like the battle-worn look. I like the setting. But at the same time, it makes it feel more used. Gives it some life. If you know what I mean. Maybe on a real wood AK. The old plays off the bronze. Ooh, oh, that's good. That's good. But yeah, I would love to see it in here, guys. Here. I'm gonna do a link drop yet again. Go ahead, and show me your custom paint jobs. Click on the link in the chat, join the Discord, hang out with other crazy airsoft weirdos like me, chit chat, hang out, have a good time. We also talk about like video games, movies, stuff like that, life, random stuff. But there's sections in there, in that Discord, where you can share your pews and collections and show me your custom paint jobs. Show me what you're working on. Show me your cool stuff like this. Show me your custom camo jobs that you've done. I want to see them all, you know? And also, other people will see them. And maybe other people will get ideas. And they might just be like, hey, that's a good idea. I might try that. What did you do? You know, help them out as well. Pass on the creative flow. What did you say, Ackright? When I get the money, I'm going to buy the LCT wood furniture for the RPK and weather that build. Oh, weather. That's a good word when it comes to a build. Weathering. Now, weathering tips. Ackright said it. I really like weathered look. I say I like the battle worn stuff. Now, let's say you really want to get a good set paint job, but you want the battle worn look. You get the paint job done and you're like, man, that looks perfect, but I want it to look worn. Get yourself a green scratchy pad or some steel wool or something like that and just scuff it. Just scuff it in random spots. Just like hit it randomly in certain areas. Or think about like where it's used the most, what your hand grabs and touches the most. Like if you got a paint job that's really solid, but you want to give it that worn in look before, like a charging handle where your hand would constantly be grabbing it, right? But the paint job's solid and you want to buff it a little bit, just kind of rub some steel wool across it. Just brush it and it'll take enough paint off. It'll give it that worn, set in look, and then you clear coat it. And even after you battle worn something or you weather, which is the term, you weather it, I always recommend like a clear coat. Like don't do gloss unless you want it to gloss, but clear coat it. Just a matte, a flat, not shiny, not a semi-gloss, not satin, matte. Just help seal it and make it last a little bit longer. It's going to get worn itself, especially if you play with the replica after you do this awesome paint job. It's going to get scratched. It's going to get beat up. You're going to get scuffs in it. Oh, it's going to get battle worn. It's going to get weathered. That's why if you do a super deep paint job that you don't want to get scuffed up, you just created a wall hanger. Every paint job I do, especially on replicas, I anticipate that it's not, like I said, it's not going to last forever. It's going to get scratched up. It's not going to be perfect. So just weather it in process. That's at least my tip. If you want to keep it pristine, when you do your rattle cans, if you want to keep it as pristine as possible for as long as possible, when you do your spray coat, 2 to 3 coats. So you do one, let it dry. Second one, let it dry. Third one, let it dry. Then you do your clear coat twice. Oh yeah, you're going to have a layer of paint. Big, thick layer of paint. Think of that in advance. Do light sprays 12 inches away, just enough to get the coating. And that's for every layer. Don't lay it on heavy. Don't get too close. And then you're going to have a paint job that lasts a lot longer. Unless you're at, obviously in the areas where you're going to put in attachments and whatnot, obviously it's going to get scratched and scuffed. But that's how you got to get a paint job to stick. Also, with that many coats, you're about stuck to one color. Unless you really, really, really want it, then it's going to take some time. So it's just one of those things. But that's why, and plus you're going to spend way more money in paint if you're doing that many layers, especially if you're doing it to multiple replicas. And plus, then you have more paint to paint more pews if you do like one, maybe two coats and then clear coat it. I mean, expect it to scratch. That's all I can always say. And like I just earlier said, if you don't want it to get scuffed up, you just made a wall hanger. Good job. But with that, I think, guys, that is all I got. Unless anybody has any comments, questions, concerns, we're going to start getting into closing ups. Any builds you guys want to chit chat some more about or anything? I wish there wasn't a delay. Why? I don't want to. No Discord. Bad. There we go. But yeah, guys, tonight you got an awesome sneak peek, some nifty little tips and tricks. Again, in the chat, there's a link to Discord. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything that you want to pick my brain about custom paint jobs, go ahead and hit me up on there. I am more than willing to answer any questions and give out tips as best as I can. Like I said, from a cosplaying perspective, this stuff I do a lot of. Thank you for joining me. Wait. What are you hesitant about, Ackright? I'm hesitant on ordering that KW15 now that I know that one is being carried. Wait, what? Don't have the trades. Oh, poo. That's not cool. It's supposed to have trades. But anyway, guys. You made me not want that now, Ackright. Thank you. Saves me money. But thank you guys for joining me on episode 51 of Talking Tactical, where, we chit-chatted about painting up your pews. Because, everybody should just express yourself. Customize your pews. Make stuff stand out of the field. Make a pew that makes people go, ooh. Like, when you pull it out, that's the reaction you want. You want that, can I look? And, of course, guys, get your tickets to Shadowlands. Get your tickets to Shadowlands. I'm gonna close out. Big commercial for Shadowlands. I can't express this enough, guys. September 28th. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there. I want to see you guys there. I've said it in the past, and I'm saying it again. If you guys want a free patch, join the Discord. Go to Shadowlands. Come play Airsoft with or against me. And then come find me. And you'll get yourself a limited edition Task Force Shrubbery patch that you can only get from me. The only way you can get that is from me in person and being a part of the Discord. Join the shrubbery, be a tree dweller, and come get a Task Force Shrubbery patch at Operation Shadowlands on September 28th. Tickets are $95. It's only 90 people cap. 90 people cap. So go get your tickets now. Last Hope is almost sold out, if not sold out already. And there's two other teams, the Forgotten and the Shroud. I almost forgot. But go get your tickets, learn the backstory, learn the history of the apocalypse, and come join the fight at Operation Shadowlands, September 28th, Charleston, South Carolina at Charleston Airsoft. Tickets at teamshadowairsoft.com. Website link thing in the description down there. Right next to that thumbs up button that y'all should be clicking. So, guys, I want to see you there. Join the Discord. Come out. Say hi. Get your patch. Play some Airsoft. It's going to be a blast. Also, on Discord, that's where you can get, boom, the patch, the amazing patch, the awesome patch. I should probably order more of these. But, get one of those. Hit me up on Discord. Or Instagram. I keep forgetting to plug Instagram. I am terrible about Instagram. I am sorry. But yeah, you guys can hit me up there too. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, boo. I fail. You can also get one of these. A wonderful roadkill rag. This one doesn't have a number on it because it is mine. But these are numbered to 100. Once we hit 100, the design changes. But they are $5 each. Get your roadkill rag. Call your hits in style with a rodent on your head. And I see in the chat delay, Shadow says we still got tickets to Last Hope available. But who knows how many? If anything, who knows? But, guys, also, on that Discord, on the Instagram, you can also order one of these. A custom tie-dye shamog. We want to spread the bright colorness with our shamogs. So come order a custom tie-dye shamog on Discord, Instagram. These are $45. Roadkill rags, patches, all sorts of cool things. And also, I did offer in the box making video of the box swap. I'll build you a mystery box if you really want. It'll be interesting. But yeah, Discord, Instagram, hit me up, guys. And let's keep that subscriber count going. Let's keep it growing. Let's hit 1,000. Let's go. And until next time, never ever forget your battle cry. Nee.